Welcome to this super special training on how to become a powerful quantum healer in 30 minutes. This is going to be quite fast-paced. I have done this before in a workshop. I managed to teach people how to do the basics of quantum healing in 20 minutes. So I'm going to go all in. Now, those people were quite advanced on the path. They were already open to quantum healing. They already knew a bit about it. So if you are brand new to this, you might want to go and watch the free curate session that I offer. There's a free 30-minute session you can go and download. I'll post the link. It explains a bit more about the process. You get to directly have an experience of it, and you can plug in any issue, fear, phobia, belief, area of your life you'd like to upgrade. Try the process out, and then you might like to come back to this. Or if you're already open, let's dive in and I'll teach you the basics of how you can become a quantum healer in 30 minutes. Let's give this a shot. I think you can handle it. Let's go. So quickly, my name's Luke. I have been running events and traveling all around the world since 2016, helping people to be more happy, be more connected. And I am the founder of q-rit, which is quantum regression and integration therapy. I'm a quantum hypnotherapist. I help people with all sorts of physical health issues, mental health issues, emotional blockages, helping them activate their gifts and abilities. It is so fun. I absolutely love quantum healing. I love playing in the quantum realms. It brings so much more joy to your life, so much more love. So if that sounds exciting, I'd love to welcome you to come join our q-rit tribe. I'll explain a little bit more about that later, but let's get into quantum healing. So what is quantum healing? Quantum healing techniques like q-rit bridge the gaps between the scientific and the spiritual worlds. And it's based on the latest research and developments in quantum mechanics, epigenetics, human biology, and it also brings in these ancient wisdom teachings, which we like to say actually come from the ancient future, going back to what our ancestors did, because they were way more advanced than we are now, especially around the medical technologies that were available. Q-rit and quantum healing are universal techniques. They can be used by anyone from any background, any religion, any nationality, any culture. You don't need to believe in any kind of belief system. It's perfect for people who are really left-brained and logic-focused, and also perfect for people who are very right-brained. You can use quantum healing in your own style. I'm not going to make you do it my way. Please do put your own spin onto this. And a big part of our mission is to create millions of certified quantum healers and q-rit practitioners over the next few years, so we can raise the consciousness of all our brothers and sisters on the earth and make quantum and holistic healing the mainstream healing modalities, replacing this current healthcare system in inverted commas, which actually creates sickness and customers for life and does make a lot of money for the pharmaceutical industry. So what is quantum healing? I love this quote: any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. This is why quantum healing seems like magic. It's not magic. It is verifiable, proven. You can go and see exactly why it works. And I will explain the basics to you. Again, if this is completely new to you, you might want to go and research these a bit longer. I do literally the q-rit training is 10 hours at the first level of the course. I explain all of this to the nth degree, but for now I'm just going to give you the overview and hold that you can accept these, at least try them on as possibilities, because what I'm going to share with you now, they are important in order for you to get the most out of quantum healing. I call them the 4 quantum statements. So here we go. The first quantum statement: everything is energy. Quantum literally means the smallest observable particle. So we're playing at the level of energy of particles. And if you can see yourself as an energetic being, then whatever is happening in your life, if it's a physical health issue, it's an energy issue. Play with the energy. If it's a mental health issue, it's an energetic issue. There's something not quite right there. Let's figure it out. And when we play at the level of energy, we can shift anything. Think about a broken bone, how challenging that might be to imagine a broken bone healing itself. But if it's an energetic bone, which is what we are, right? Zoom in on us, we're just particles zipping around, and waves, particles and waves, depending on how you like to play it. So just for the purposes of this, whatever is happening is energy, and we are just playing with energy. Take all the pressure off. We are just playing with energy. Second quantum statement: everything happens for a reason. This was my big awakening in 2016. I saw why all the things in my life happened to make me the person that I am. And you can flip this around and say that there is a reason for everything, or that everything happens for a reason. But this is one of the core tenets. If you have a headache, you have it for a reason. If you have trauma, and your heart is closed and you can't fully love people, it's there for a reason. There's something that happened. There's something that you can learn from this. There's a breakthrough there. There's a reason. And once we find the reason, then everything changes. And there's no good or bad or right or wrong. That's, if you look at things from the highest possible perspective, from the quantum perspective, everything is beautiful. And this is one of the key pieces with quantum healing. If you can accept things as they are, you don't have to agree with them. We're not condoning things. You know, a lot of people have suffered. They've had traumas. They've been hurt. We're not saying that is acceptable. It just is. It has happened. And if we can be 100% honest and real with these things, this is a big part of the shamanic way. Being real. There's no point lying. Whatever is real for you, let's play with that. And we'll start to then actually create transformation. Energy can never be created or destroyed. It can only be transferred. And so we have to be with what is there. What is there? What is the energy? And then we can start to transform it into something more desirable. Third quantum statement: everything is a messenger. Every ache you have, every pain you have, it's there for a reason. It's trying to give you a message. It's telling you there's something in your life that needs to change, or there's something in your childhood, or maybe even if you have ever dived into alternative incarnations, different timelines, it could even be something like that to be cleared, or for you to learn from, or to process, acknowledge. There's lots of different things. So mental health challenges like depression and anxiety, they are messengers. They're telling you something's not in alignment, or they're saying you need to rewire your nervous system. There's something you haven't processed yet. Everything is here to help you. And the fourth quantum statement is that everything is connected. So if you can play with this, everything is connected. In quantum physics, we call this quantum entanglement. Literally, every particle is connected to every other particle by the quantum field. This is proven. This is just basic quantum physics. It's called quantum entanglement if you want to go and look it up. So what does that mean? It means you are connected to every particle of every person, animal, tree, rock, the oceans, the stars, whatever you believe in. You are connected to it, and when you're able to access the quantum field, this web that connects everything, you can start to pick up very subtle things from this energy field that's all around us. Maybe you think of someone in Australia and they call you. Maybe you've had that experience. How is that? Because you are literally connected to everything. There's just one thing. We're all a part of it. There's one energy. We're all a part of that one energy. We're individual incarnations and expressions of the one thing. So this is really helpful when you start doing this quantum healing work, because when you shift things in someone and when you shift things inside yourself, you shift it for the collective as well. So for maximum effects with quantum healing, we need to work on the level of the physical body, the mental body, the emotional and the energetic bodies. Curate, which is the modality that I teach, and other quantum healing techniques, they work across all timelines, all planes of reality, all parallel realities, all dimensions, and in all directions of space and time, from now to the beginning of creation and beyond. And they work down to the cellular level and the DNA level too. We'll explain a little bit more about this later on. So one of the key things is we must be in this quantum state. Some people call it the theta state. In hypnosis, we get people into this very slow brainwave state, theta brainwave. It's where your subconscious becomes very programmable. Your nervous system becomes very programmable. You have something called neuroplasticity. You can literally rewire your brain. So how do we get there? Fastest way, take a deep breath into the belly and out. And feel that moment of nothingness that you get after the out breath. Just try it one more time. Take a nice deep breath into the belly and out. This nothingness, this void, this sacred emptiness can become your default. Practice this kind of breathing. And this is the place where there's no mind. That's the place to enter the quantum state. So my encouragement is, before you do a session with someone, take 15 minutes, get really connected into that quantum state. So when you show up, you are already powerful. So here is the map. This isn't a script, this is a map. You might move the points around, you might put some of your own things into this, but this is the simplest way I can share with you of how you can take someone on a quantum healing journey. This is not curate. Curate is a lot deeper than this, but this will give you enough to help someone shift a headache, shift an ache, shift a pain. I've helped people with trapped nerves that have been in pain for 6 weeks. I've helped people that were about to go to hospital because they were in so much pain, and we cleared it in one process. Migraines can shift. I helped someone who had a slipped disc. People can, at the deepest level, people are healing broken backs, like Dr. Joe Dispenza. Like, what is possible? People get these instant healings, like Wayne Dyer had an instant knee healing. So much is possible. Go and explore all of these things and dive in if this feels exciting. And take a deep breath in and out. So you might want to screenshot this when you go and do the process with someone. You will get them to close their eyes, so you can actually just have this in front of you, this map. You could write it out on a piece of paper and add notes to it, or you could just have a screenshot on your phone. And when someone says, hey, I've got this real bad headache, you say, I've just learned this new thing, can I try it out with you? They say yes, get their consent, right? So they say yes, just take them through the process. Have fun with it. You don't have to pretend you're the world's best quantum healer. This is just a 30-minute process. If you do come and do curate and you become officially certified, so then you get a certificate, you're fully trained then as a practitioner, and you can go out and offer this service to clients. That could be then a whole new career path for you. You could replace your current income, you could do it as a side income, or you could become a full-time healer. Even create online courses. We teach you how to do all of that in the Curate tribe. We have full business training on everything. So maybe this could be the start of a whole new chapter in your life. So here's the process. First thing to do is for you to get into the quantum state. And when we're going to help people, when we're playing with people's subconscious minds and we're playing with people's nervous systems, really make sure you have a pure intention. So my intention is always to be a vessel for the highest good. You can have whatever your pure intention is. But we're not doing this to show off. We're not doing this for glamour, right? We're doing this because someone needs our help, or someone's asked for our help, and we feel excited to support them. The second thing is to get the client, we'll call them the client, maybe they paid you or maybe they haven't, maybe it's a friend. Get the client into state. If you are already a practitioner, a lot of the people who come and do curate, we did a survey, it was 65% of the people in our tribe are already Reiki practitioners, theta healers, hypnotherapists. Most of the people have done 4 or more modalities. About 15% of people in our tribe are brand new. This is the first thing they learn. So wherever you are, come join if that's exciting. So you might already know how to do this. You might have some breath works, you might have some guided meditations, grounding techniques, but real simple. Just get them to take a deep breath into the belly and out, and connect into their body, trusting that their body and their energy knows exactly what they need. and ask the client what their intention is. What would they love to work on today? When someone asks me to help them, I always tune in to the quantum state and I just ask, am I supposed to help this person? And if the answers are yes, I do it, and if the answers are no, I don't. When we start to go into things, it could bring up something quite intense for them. It could be a trauma. They might see something from their childhood or from a marriage, or maybe they've experienced some kind of abuse. You know, being a practitioner can be quite intense, which is why we have our certification training, and we have a whole trauma module in there, a whole 2-hour trauma training. So if you have not dived into that, just be aware. Sometimes shadow comes up, sometimes there's some dark things to go into, some more intense things. Sometimes it's just really simple and beautiful and easeful as well. So it is a big commitment, holding space for people, which is what we call it, holding space for them. So just be aware of that if you've never done this before. So once they set their intention, maybe it's to clear a headache, maybe it's to work on abundance blocks, maybe it's to be able to feel more love or to bring more joy into their life. Maybe they have a physical ache or pain or some kind of disease, or they have anxiety they'd like to clear. We help a lot of people with fears and phobias. You can get rid of someone's deepest fear in 30 minutes with q-rit, gone forever. And just experiment. If you do go and do the free q-rit process that I share the link, it's a 30-minute process I guide you through. It's very similar to this. It goes a bit deeper. I bring in some of the more advanced q-rit pieces. You can just plug in whatever you want. You could even give that to people if you wanted to. You could send them the link. So when they tell you their intention, if they say a headache, that's really easy, because when we find the entry point, that will be their head. But if they say, I want to work on feeling more joy, or I want to work on opening my heart, or I want to work on clearing abundance blocks, you could say, like it says here, so ask them, if this abundance blockage was to live somewhere in your body, where would it live? Or if this grief was to live somewhere in your body, where would it live? Helping people with grief is a big one. If this depression was to live somewhere in your body, where would it live? If your anxiety was to live somewhere in your body, where would it live? If they say it's a headache, then we go straight to the head, right? So now we're bringing the client's consciousness to that place and asking them to feel it fully. Remember, this isn't coming from the head, this is coming from the body wisdom. So breathing, softening and relaxing, just bringing your awareness to that place. And you could say, allow yourself to feel, and then plug in the thing, allow you to feel this abundance block fully, to receive the message of why it's here, without trying to change it. Just listen, just be with it, just sit with it, just acknowledge it. Or you could say, allow yourself to feel this anxiety fully. You could even ask them, what if it was to have a colour, what colour would it be? Oh, it'd be red. Be red, and it would live in my hips. And you could ask them if it had a shape or a texture, what would that be? You might say it looks like a red spiky ball. So this red spiky ball of anxiety living in my right hip. You could get them to do that if they need help connecting to it. The most important thing is to remember, everything is a messenger. It's here for a reason. Once we get the message, once we get the reason, the thing goes. And so often it's just trying to tell you, you need to change this. You're doing this thing that's not aligned. You're going to this job. You're in a relationship that's not serving you. You need to eat different foods. It's all about trying to get the message. So now that they've connected into the thing and they've acknowledged it, get them to take a deep breath into the belly and ask the question to this energy. They can have a full two-way conversation with it, just like you can with me. So ask this energy, ask this thing, why are you here and what is your message? And then just get them to listen and trust the first thing that comes up. Don't overthink it. It's always the first thing. So get them to feel, what is that first thing? So why are you here? What is your message? And it might say, Every time you go to that friend's house, you come away and you have a headache. You're not supposed to go and see those people. Or it might say, when you go and see them, just do some energy hygiene. Make sure you clean your energy field before and after, and surround yourself in a bubble of love. Or make sure you're grounded before you go in, and your heart is open and you're full of light. Or it might say, you have IBS because you're eating this refined sugar, and it's upsetting your gut, and take this supplement, or go and speak to a herbalist. It could be so many things. So start listening to whatever that thing is, and have a full two-way conversation with this issue until you have clarity on, we call it the breakthrough. You can have this conversation out loud, they can have it internally, or they can even write it down. So you could ask a question, why do I have IBS? And just tune in and just write down whatever comes through, the first thing, without thinking about it. And again, there's no good or bad or right or wrong. We're just playing with it. Maybe it will be the thing, or maybe it will be a step that gets them to the thing. And you can do this process as many times as you need to, and you can do it for as long as you need to. My client sessions are usually around 2 hours. We do in Curate, we have a level 1 process, and then we have some more advanced level 2 processes. I do a mixture of those things until they have the breakthrough, and then they leave the session, they feel that their whole life has changed. People say it's like doing a plant medicine ceremony, complete life transformation in 2 hours. This is what you can do too. Even if it's a headache and you tune in, most people, they just take a tablet, right? They don't even listen. Why is the headache here? What's your message? You'll say, you need to eat more fruits. You're eating so many dehydrating foods. You're drinking too much tea and coffee. That caffeine's giving you a headache. Just stop. Then you might do another process, a healing, a q-rit process on helping them with their addictions. That's the big one that we do. We help people clear addictions. So have this full two-way conversation. You can get them to say the things out loud, or they can have the conversation in their mind, or they can write it down. What we want to then ask are, what are the aligned actions to take to resolve this issue? What are the aligned actions to take? Aligned actions is really, really important. What are the aligned actions to take to resolve this issue? And just come up with however many it is. Just take a breath into the belly and out, tuned into the quantum state. What are the aligned actions to take to resolve this headache or this depression? Depression so often is just telling you you're not living an aligned life. And you know what the thing is, right? You need to move house. You need to change your relationship. You need to clear this thing with your friend. You need to stop eating foods that lower your vibration, or drinking alcohol, or taking drugs, or whatever it is, right? There's something, your job, you're not aligned, so of course you feel like crap. Or there's some trauma here you haven't dealt with, so it's really present in your energy field. That was what someone said to me. That's how I actually learned quantum healing. Someone came up to me and they said, were you abandoned when you were a child? I said, yeah. They said, something about a hospital. I said, yeah, I was sent to a children's psychiatric hospital when I was 10 years old. They said, you need to work on that. They could literally see it in my energy field. This is what can happen when you become more sensitive. So what are the aligned actions to take? Now, really important, so often, once you receive the message, it goes. The issue goes because it's done its job. But you have to commit to resolving the issue, commit to the aligned actions, and then you have to actually do them. If you get given the aligned actions and you don't do them, then that can create some real challenges, because now you're not even ignorant, now you know what to do. So this is where having a support system is really good. You can come join our curate tribe. We have a whole community. You can do as many sessions with the other practitioners as you want. They can be your accountability buddies. We're all friends. We hang out together in person and online. We have all sorts of online events, socials, ceremonies, everything. So get the support system. Maybe it's you, maybe they get a coach or a mentor, or they work with someone more deeply. It could be a curate practitioner. They can come to our website, q-rit.com, curate.com, or lukescottofficial.com, and click on the curate tab, and they can come and find how to join the community. Maybe they want to come and learn curate too. You could send them this training if you wanted to. The more the merrier. Millions of people, that's our goal. Get 1 million new quantum healers by 2027. So after you've resolved you've got the aligned actions, now thank the issue for giving us the message. Always thanking it, whatever that thing is. It's not bad. It's here to help you. It's the way that the cosmos, your body, your soul, your being, whatever you call it, whatever you call the energy that creates everything, it's the way that it can talk to you. And if you keep ignoring it, it gets louder and louder and louder. So once you've thanked it, now we're going to do something which is called a clearing. And so I say this out loud. It works best. You can say this out loud for your client. Or you can get them to say this out loud too. You could get them to copy you. So you could say, I'm going to say this now. Please just copy what I say. Or you can just say it for them. So thank you for releasing, removing and clearing, and then insert the issue, this anxiety across all dimensions, all timelines, all planes of reality, all past lives, all future lives, and in all directions of space and time, from now to the beginning of creation and beyond, down into the cellular level and into the DNA structure. If you were to get your client to repeat that, you would just say it a few words at a time. So you'd say thank you for releasing. They go, thank you for releasing. Then you say removing and clearing. They say removing and clearing, and you carry on that way. You don't have to know what all of this is. You could go and come and learn what all of this means. If this is new to you, you can dive into all of these different parts. But for now, just saying it clears it. It's a very powerful tool to do. So now you've cleared. Once we've released, then we replace it with, and so we get people to breathe in the purest love, light, and any other energies that are in your highest alignment. So maybe they want to breathe in strength or courage or wisdom, whatever they want to replace that with, get them to breathe it in. They might see it as colors. It might be a feeling. Breathe it into your cells. Breathe it into your DNA until you feel really good. This should feel really good. Breathing this in. They can literally feel their vibration raising, and then get them to come back fully into their body, grounded, connected, and energized. Helping people be grounded, connected, and energized is really, really important. We want them to leave the session feeling super connected, grounded, and energized. So you can take this, screenshot these, write these down, and that has been 27 minutes. So teaching you quantum healing. So now go find someone to practice with, go find someone to play with, let them know that you're just learning this, and see how you can create shifts for them. If this is exciting for you, you might also come and join our curate tribe. So I shared about this already, but I'll just share with you one more time. It is so much more than just a quantum healing hypnosis course. Quantum regression and integration therapy, it's the deepest modality I've ever learned. I've learned so many modalities. We get Reiki masters who've been doing it for 20 years coming, and they say this is the best course they've ever done. I just got a client recently. They have been a hypnotherapist for 30 years. They've learned curate. Now they're helping people clear fears in 30 minutes. They are using curate as their main modality now because it is one of the most powerful things I've ever learned. So come dive in. The first level, it's an online certification. Level 1, it's just 10 hours. Then you can be a certified curate practitioner and you can offer this for clients. You get access to our private training group. You can do unlimited session swaps with the other graduates, and we teach you how to build all of the business side of things too, if you do want to create a side income or replace your whole income and become a full-time quantum regression practitioner. The level 1 is just £222 right now. We purposefully keep it at a very affordable rate so anyone can join. There are payment options available too. Just reach out. If you feel the pull, come and do it. I always say to never let money be the reason why you don't do something that feels aligned. So come get in touch. Let's figure it out. We do have so many options available if you feel the pull, if this feels like a great step for you. One of the best things about curate is you basically never have to pay for therapy again, because you can do as many one-on-one practice sessions with the other practitioners as you like. And like I said, a lot of them are master healers already. 65% or more are trained in 4 or more modalities. So we have our foundational level 1 certification, we have our advanced level 2 certification, and we have our master practitioner course that then lets you teach quantum regression and integration therapy. And you can build a business as a master teacher and trainer. It works in a really similar way to being a Reiki master or an NLP master or a hypnotherapy master. This is how we create 1 million people all over the world. It's going to be a phenomenal thing when quantum healing and holistic healing are the main healthcare systems, because we want to actually help people to cure the root cause of the issues, not just treat the symptoms. So level 1 is 222, level 2 is 333, and the master's activation package is £888. That includes a 12-month group coaching package with me. If you do get the master's package for £888, you get all 3 levels included. And there is an offer on right now as well to get level 1 and level 2 for £444. So you can just dive in on level 1 straight away, or you can get level 1 and level 2 for £444, or get all 3 courses for £888, and then you will be strapped in for the most incredible next chapter of your life. I also have some deeper one-on-one mentorship packages. So you could do 2 sessions with me, 6 sessions, 12 sessions, or 26 sessions, which is a whole 1 year. If you're interested in that, the sessions are 2 hours each. You get mentorship and guidance between those from me via WhatsApp, and just email me at info@lukescottofficial.com, or drop me a message if you would like more information on the mentorship packages, and we can jump on a call and talk through it and see what is the best option for you to work and expand your life or your business, or we can do your life and your business if you want to do both of those. So are you ready to step powerfully into the next chapter of your life? If yes, come join the Curate tribe. If you decide you don't want to join the Curate tribe, that's totally cool as well. I hope you go and use this process. Let me know how you find it. Let me know what kind of breakthroughs you get for people, because you are now one of the most powerful quantum healers on the planet. Because what percentage of people even know about this? What percentage of people get a headache and actually tune into it and ask it why it's here? This is basic stuff, but we're just not taught it. So thank you for tuning in. Let me know how you find this. Go and practice. Remember, take the aligned actions. Go and watch the free q-rit session. It's completely free. I explain more about q-rit. I take you through a whole full level 1 process. So level 1 has these 11 steps. It's quite a bit deeper than what we shared here today, so you can go and actually experience that if that feels exciting. So this has been 33 minutes, but I taught you it in 30. That was my commitment to you, and I hope you just have the most incredible next chapter of your life, whatever you decide to do. If I can support you in any way, just let me know. And if you do come and join the Curate tribe, we're going to get to know each other really, really well. So thank you for everything that you are. Thank you for everything that you do. And go out there, shine your light so brightly. Go and help all of these people. Let's plant seeds of love and joy and expansion in their hearts, and we can transform this entire world even faster when we work together.